CBG News. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Welcome in. Hey, Trisha. Thank you for coming in. Hold on just a second. All right, y'all, I'm back. Okay, thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you hit the like button as you enter in. On tonight, y'all, we are going to talk about Marvon Jackson or Marvon McCray. We're going to talk about his parents have spoken out. His mother recently has went to Yuma to Arizona to find out where is Marvon. Um, his father has spoken with a content creator about, you know, seeing how, because Dre went live. Y'all remember I played a live, and Dre was live when the father came to the VA hospital to see Marvon, and she tried to deny him the right to see his son. This is Marvon Sr. This is Marvon's father. And so, just to play a reminder, guys, I'm going to pull it up on the screen um, so you guys can be reminded of how she acted when Marvon's father came to check on his son. So I definitely want to play this for you guys. And make sure you guys hit the like button as you come in. If you want to share it out for me, please.
That's Lauren's parents. Are you the nurse?
No, I'm not his nurse.
Okay.
I found that number in Tucson. Is it okay for them to visit?
Absolutely not. No. In fact, we need to call security.
Hold on. I'm his daddy, and this is my wife. How you mean I can't see my son? Girl, you're crazy. I'm at those 3,000 miles, man.
Y'all need to pray. I know, Rima. I know.
Hey, Kim, it's Rebecca on Tucson. Was Mr. McCray able to have any visitors right now?
Besides his wife.
Should only his wife be allowed in? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Ask a social worker.
Social worker said that
Yeah.
we see him.
I know. Just watch how Jehovah always comes through each and every single time.
Y'all,
I'll
I'm
turn
gonna
on some
forward
good
this.
music.
Hold on just a second. I'm gonna mute everything so I can forward this. Cause she wanna sing and all that. I don't wanna hear her annoying voice.
And things I know to be a bride.
Trying to use God as a crutch to cover up doing what you have done to Marvon. That's all what it is.
Yeah. They know they're not allowed to be here. They're very well aware. And he has it on the charts, no visitors, and you need a password in order to even get updates. And the nurses know. I've told them about what's going on with his parents. Yeah.
Hey,
they're not supposed to be here, and they're very well aware. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm forwarding it because I hate her voice. Can't sing.
Hi.
Is this your visit?
They're not. Well, they're here to visit my husband, but the mother, like, my husband hasn't communicated with her in like 6 years. They don't have a relationship anymore. Like, he recently reached out, but that's neither the point. Right now, with his, he was tested positive for COVID. His white blood cell count was elevated. I respectfully told them whenever he wakes up, they could visit, but at this point right now, I need to remain his only visitor. They've been posting really bad, negative stuff online about me. Just really, really bad stuff. So, yeah. They know they're not supposed to be here, and I've made it very clear. So, them here to be with, yeah. They're very well aware of that. I'm his only visitor right now.
So we looked into that, and I know you're his medical decision maker, and we do make decisions medically based on your input.
She's not even the mother, Ethan. I can get someone to show the birth certificate.
So we did speak with our social worker who spoke to higher ups to confirm, and we confirmed that here in the state of Arizona,
did he have COVID?
The medical power of attorney.
Okay.
You do have the decision on what information is shared, but in the state of Arizona, you do not have the ability to decide who can and cannot visit the patient.
So anyone can visit?
Yeah, we can't restrict the visitors, unfortunately. Yeah.
Can I see that in writing, please?
So this is something that has been confirmed with the social worker. It's not something that has been documented, but we have confirmed with multiple people.
Okay.
But that's a valid statement.
Can I see or can you contact the social worker, please?
I can try and contact the social worker that's working.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we have the understanding that
that's just
they're allowed
the
to.
policy, unfortunately.
Okay. She gave him up if that's the case, then strangers can come into the room and request to visit him?
Yeah, really anybody can. Yeah, we can't really restrict the visitors.
But if I'm in the room and there's only one person limited, then they can't come in, right? Because I was already coming back and I'm coming back to the room. Once I leave the room, I have to go to the bathroom. They want to come in. But I know it's a very strict one person, policy for,
He probably was septic.
Yeah.
Or he had
so
some kind
I'm just
of
gonna go to the
infection
room,
that set in
and
after
then whenever I have to
Hold on
leave,
a minute. Let me
then.
clarify.
But in the meantime, if you could get the social worker.
I don't believe Marvon had COVID. I actually believe that he had some type of infection from the brain injury. That's the reason why she had to wear the gloves and the protective equipment, because his body had an infection. But she's just saying that she's a liar. She said in one of her lives that he had an infection and she had to wear some type of protective gear because no one could touch him. So she's a big liar. I definitely want to say that Dre is a big liar. She just didn't want this Marvon's parents or fathering his wife to see his son, see Marvon. This man drove over 2,000 miles and spent his life savings or his retirement or whatever to see his son that was in ICU. And this twit, y'all, I'm being nice, this twit trying to hinder him from seeing his son due to the fact because she's hiding something. She doesn't want the truth to come out. She don't want nobody to see his body. Hey, Lakeisha, how you doing? She doesn't want anybody to see his body due to the fact of what his body shows. See, if a lot of you guys knew me, but y'all remember, I remember watching her on TikTok, and she would never tell none of the people what was wrong with Marvon. She just said she didn't want no negative energy. But I definitely want to say that Andrea is manipulative and she's a liar. She's trying to get the hospital to kick this man who done drove all the way from Georgia and his wife out the hospital because she didn't want him to see his son. But it's in the VA or in any hospital, it's open for visitation. So, you know what I'm saying? Yes, she's the power of attorney, but in the VA, you can't stop somebody from seeing somebody. And I feel like that is so wrong to do someone, his parents, like that, because of the simple fact that if you have children, if your children in that kind of state, you want to sit there and rub on your child. You want to sit there and hold on your child. You want to sit there and pray over your child so God can heal their body. She want to put spit and all that right there on this man's body, talking about that's all that he needs. No, he needs his family. He don't need you, psycho witch. He don't. You brought that. She actually brought that man down to nothing. He couldn't even buy a sandwich. Not even a sandwich. She put all the K in his body. She went on this Dr. Sebi diet, then make them eating all these papayas and mangoes and all this fruit. These people need protein. And this man started having seizures. I'm gonna finish this out, but he had 8 seizures in one night, y'all, and she did not get him any medical attention. That what makes me upset. And that's what makes me want to put this story out. It's because of she needs to be in a mental institution or locked up. Let me finish this out, y'all. Then after this, I hope Molly don't get mad, but Molly had talked to Marvon Sr. and his wife Gwinnett on live yesterday, and I'm gonna play some of the audio, y'all. I might not. I'm scared because sometimes people don't like you playing their content, and I don't want no copyright strike trying to help get the message out, you know. But I'm just gonna play the audio, guys, and I'm just gonna put Marvon's picture on the screen, and we'll just listen to it that way. But they're going to give you guys an account on what Marvon looked like when they looked at him. They stayed there for 2 weeks. And when she wasn't there, they were there to see his son. Think about it. Only think about being in a room and you're in a coma, and the only person you hear is this raggedy voice. This raggedy voice. Right. It's true. Exactly. Because she knows she was the cause of it, because she knows she went too far. See, she didn't want to kill him. She just went too far. She just wanted to manipulate him, abuse him, and gaslight him and make him feel like nothing. All because she has selfish trauma. Like I told you guys last time I talked about it. She has childhood trauma from men that she needs to deal with, or that is the reason why she treat Marvon the way that she does, because she has childhood trauma that she hasn't dealt with when it comes to concerning a man. I don't know her life story. I don't know her, but I know that she got some type of trauma for sure. But let me continue.
Yeah, or paperwork so that I could see that, and then I can research too.
You don't think so? Okay.
We'll look into if we can get it like somewhere in writing.
And she wouldn't do it because she obsessed.
Right. I just need to see that in writing. Thank you.
Yeah, so we don't have to show you in writing because that's just our policy. We're telling you that's our policy, but we'll look and see if there's a social worker that can come talk to you, tell you in person.
Okay.
But I don't know that I'm going to be able to produce it in actual writing.
Right. Okay. Well,
and for now, you'll just have to follow along with our policies.
Oh yeah. Well, sure. I don't want to be go against anything.
We're not trying to say this like to be mean or put you down in any way, but we did honestly look into it today. That's unfortunately the policy that we can't restrict.
Okay. Okay. Can I speak to the higher ups too? That just letting them know.
We will try and get.
Okay.
We'll see if the social worker might not still be here.
Okay.
Talk to you, but we'll call and see.
Okay. That'd be good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Okay. I need help to find out that this is not true. Hi, got it all cleaned up?
Oh yeah.
No, it's not that. She wanna cover up. It's not that.
Yeah.
You know, her family gonna do it. See, when you're dealing with a master manipulator or so-called victim or a person that has done something wrong to a person, and they see some people. See, when people, if you have never dealt with someone that is mentally, physically, or verbally abusive, they want you to have no contact with the people that loves you. They only want you to think. I know I'm just talking. They only want you to think that they the only one that loves you. They want to get everybody that is out of your life, everybody out your life that loves you and want to see you win. That's a narcissistic person anyway. And you're sitting here on an island by yourself dealing with this cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. You know? So after this, guys, the Mr. and Mrs. Jackson were able to go see Marvon. Y'all, I remember Andrea doing like 2-3 lives on Facebook. And she was talking about the family and their criminal record and all that right there. That does not have, let me tell you something. That does not have nothing to do with this man sitting in a coma. His child sitting in a coma. That don't have nothing to do with that at all. So I don't understand her reasoning talking about something she's afraid. They should be afraid of you. You're the one that's on live with a knife, a butcher knife. And you say, what? And you say that these people are a threat. You're just afraid because you don't want the truth to be known. And the people that supports her, that sit there and just and seeing this man dwindling away and said nothing, I hope y'all feel guilty. Because ain't no way you sitting there seeing her hair coming out and stuff like that. Her hair coming out because she's taking the cake and all the other herbal things and stuff that she does not supposed to be taking. Just self-medicating and thinking you're a doctor and you're not. But anyway, she went live and she was speaking about his family, was speaking about his mother. Her name is Letitia Bias, and they were speaking about her. And she was saying how she wasn't in her life and how, like I said, the birth certificate and all that right there, but that's still his mother. She pushed him out no matter where you look at it or how you see it. She pushed him out. And she was young when she had Marvon and his siblings. So sometimes it's best to give them to the ones that can properly care for them. But does that make her less of a mother? No. That makes her a mother that knew that she couldn't provide for her children the way that she wanted to provide for her child. So she had to do what's necessary. And that's give them to her parents. Like, child, but now CPS is on her tail, Andrea's tail, because these kids look malnourished, and they do. I'm not talking about nobody's children, and I know kids are off limit, but she sit there and fed these, she giving those kids K and all other things, and I truly do believe that people have called CPS, and they have they are investigating her. They should if they have it. I hope he does wake up. I hope he does. I know they say 7 doctors have said that he is brain dead, but you know what I'm saying. You never know what, as Andrea say, Jehovah can do. But I say, my God, what God can do. She is not no true Jehovah Witness. Jehovah Witnesses are very humble people. I done been around them with certain, done went to the church. They ain't nothing like this. So what I'm gonna do, y'all.
And you have a lot of support right now.
Hold on. I'm going to, if y'all want to give to the Cash App that's showing on the screen to Mr. and Mrs. Jackson, please do that. I'm going to pull Molly's live up. If you want to subscribe to Molly, make sure you subscribe to Molly. Her name is Molly Go Lightly. And she speaks of different things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and share. Hopefully, she don't strike me, child. Please, Molly, don't strike. She spoke with Mr. and Mrs. Jackson, and they gave their account on what they seen on Marvon's body and their interaction with Andrea. So let's listen.
Hold on. Let me try to get my husband on the phone. He's at work. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Don't hang up.
I won't.
Hold on. All right. I have to call his boss. Cell. And Jessica said, no, she's probably asleep. I didn't even know my phone was off until I got up this morning. He's so calm. It's like, no,
I know.
That's not what it is.
I had a feeling. No, I had a feeling. Because I knew that you wouldn't just blow us off. There was no reason.
My phone was going to get service. It was going to get turned off, but I went to sleep last night when I got in. I text you and wind down. Hold on, let me get
I was too.
Number. Because, I made a promise to Letitia. I wouldn't say anything unless my husband was, well, not a promise, but I just don't want to feel some type of way.
Right.
Because I am the stepmom and he is the father and she is the mother.
Yeah.
762. Hold on. I'm going to call Mr. Dante. Hold on. But I drove it like I was his mama.
Oh, did you?
I drove it like I was his mama. Like that was my son. I have a 20-year-old, so I know.
Damn.
Yes, and a 26-year-old daughter and a brand new grandbaby that's 2 months, and a 5-year-old granddaughter that's going on 55. And she's so.
Is she funny? Oh, yeah.
Her birthday's actually on the 26th this month. Hold on, let me just call him before he leaves work. Someone said, "You sure that's her?" Yeah, it's me. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I was like, I can't hold all this stuff in. I was there with him.
Yeah.
I just can't hold all this in. 822. My phone's so quiet up. I can't see the numbers. 822-3161. you and have a wonderful, blessed day.
Oh, is that him?
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. Right now, hold on, Miss Molly. You guys keep calling me back.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Are you still at the center? I actually have someone on the phone that needs to talk from Marvon, but I told her I can't talk to her without him.
Hi.
No, I'm actually. Oh man. I was gonna call the center, but I thought I'd call your cell first. Miss Molly, are you still on here?
I'm right here, yes.
Okay, all right. Give me a sec. Yes, sir. Thank you. He looks just like his dad. It's so handsome, my God.
Really?
I kept telling her when I was talking to him, I said, you are so handsome like your dad. Y'all are so handsome. And just rubbing his hands. And, you know, it was just a bonding. To me, it was like it was bonding.
Yeah.
Too much. I've been in the house all day today just resting. My body is tired.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah, I know you said something about you had a sinus infection. I had the worst one when I came back from Arizona. The worst one.
Justin's gonna hop on. Finally. Okay, good. Justin would like to say hello to you. Just a second. So,
I'm not gonna play the whole
yeah,
thing.
so, I mean, you guys, do you have any plans on going back out there?
I would in a heartbeat, but I'm not driving, Miss Molly.
Right.
Can't drive.
Yeah.
I would love to. My husband said, you know, we could see if I know what's going on. Hello?
Hi.
I'm Miss Molly on the line.
Hello?
You need to talk to her.
Hey, Marissa.
Yes.
Okay, can you pull the phone back a little bit from the microphone because it's creating a static in the chat room?
Got it.
Okay. Turn it off in the background.
That's better.
Turn it off in the background. Okay. Hi, Mr. Jackson. How am I doing? I have to say that Justin, our prayers go out to you. We're doing everything. Yeah, we're doing everything we can for you guys. Your son's in a bit of trouble, and I'll tell you, I've never seen anything like this in.
You have reached the maximum time permitted for recording your message. If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To erase and re-record, press 3.
Let me take some of these people off the line.
Okay.
I don't want to take the wrong one off.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. Thank you. Your message has been sent.
Okay. Are we good now?
Okay, we're back.
All right. Okay. So I was just talking to your wife. Me and Justin were asked by some lovely ladies in the Facebook group they were looking for someone, with a YouTube channel and someone that could kind of help you guys as a family, and for Marvon to get some sort of justice. We did hear a video of Dr. Dre over there in the hospital denying you and saying that security needed to be called. And my heart, I could say, broke in half when she tried to deny you.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell us exactly how that felt, and like how did it feel seeing her? And did you know that she was going to deny you?
No, ma'am, I didn't have no idea of that. I didn't have no idea of it. It just was like
why didn't you want me to see my son? What are you trying to hide from me? Why do you got the doctors not giving information to him? Why didn't you have the doctor give the father no information on what's going on with his son? But you know, she didn't. She had a family pass on her, and by her being a power of attorney, by her being his wife, they said that they couldn't give me no kind of information. Only thing they could do is let me see him, and she tried to have us throw it out. So it really hurt it, but
of course it hurt. Yeah.
I got to see him.
So how long did you get to see him for?
Around about for a couple of hours that day.
Oh, for a couple of hours. And who was like the final decision maker?
She's the final decision maker. By her being a power of attorney, by they being married.
I think she's talking about who was the final decision maker of who the hospital let us see him.
Oh wow. So
they said they couldn't deny us.
Yes, that's right.
They couldn't deny us. That's what they said. They said that they just only can deny us information.
All right, so they can only deny information. So
yes.
You're telling me that you felt it. You felt like she was hiding something.
Yes, I felt like that, especially when I seen what around his neck. I felt like she was hiding something.
What happened? What did you see? What did you observe around his neck?
He had a burnt mark, like something, a rope or something on around his neck from one side of the neck all the way to the other side. It looked like it was just healing up, but it didn't heal all the way.
Wow.
This is your captain. Our mission: to seek out new life, push the boundaries of what is known and what is possible.
I'm standing on the surface of a comet.
No one can know the future. One can only follow one's instincts.
This crew can do anything.
Let's show them what you got.
Do you believe your son tried to hang himself?
No, I don't. My son is not suicidal, so I don't know where that comes from. I don't know, but it's something else going on, because I heard that they've been giving him Xanax. She's been giving him Xanax and kratom or whatever the name of the drug is, and she's been going across the border getting stuff like that, and they doing all the investigation now. They're trying to open back up on her, because I just talked to one of my other sons, and he's on the computer all the time, so he told me a lot of stuff that was going on.
Wow. So.
And now they said they got the hospital locked down, that nobody can see him because she got caught trying to give him something or something like that. She got caught trying to give him something or put something in his IV or whatever. She got caught trying to do something, so she can't come back to the hospital to see him no more. They got it on lockdown. Nobody is permitted to see him. So the mother is trying to, some kind of way to get power of attorney, I guess, so she could come see him or whatnot.
Yeah.
So
She's just there, Marvon.
Oh, she done made it there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, she made it. Yeah.
She made it there this morning. Yeah. Very early.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what's going on right now with her.
She alerted me when she woke up, and she was ready to go. She is with her husband and her other son. They are in Tucson. I don't know anything. I did ask her, don't say anything. Don't tell me anything until after you've seen him. I think it's, sir, madam, I think it's really disgusting that this woman, whatever she is, this little, pardon my French, but this little bitch is treating your family and your son this way and making it so public. It's revolting. It makes me sick. And we have people all over the world that are watching and listening and praying for you guys. And I know you can see it. I know you've seen me and Justin trying to work and help you guys.
Yes, ma'am, I appreciate it.
Oh, God bless you. Yeah, you know what? It's tough, but I can only imagine how much more tough it is for you guys. Like I have to say, he is such a wonderful, from what we can see, he is absolutely such a wonderful person and a baby. He's a baby.
Yes, ma'am.
And a Marine. God bless him. And I just want to, like, so you weren't, they wouldn't tell you what his brain function was?
No, ma'am. They said they couldn't tell me exactly nothing. Only thing they could do is let me see him.
Yeah, they can't give him any information because she's power of attorney. They can't deny access, but they.
Police report come out.
Oh yeah, that was the day. Yes, the day that morning that police report came out. That's 6:30 a.m. was the first day that I put the video out, and then hours later, that's when the police report came out, and you had already seen him by the time that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Did she tell you what happened?
No, she wouldn't talk to me. She said that she don't want to talk to me. She'd rather somebody be present. She said she don't feel safe, and she'd rather somebody else be present. Because I tried to talk to her, and she recorded me that time too. I did not know she was recording me, but I said, Andrea, what did I do to you that you don't want to let me know nothing was going on with my son? She said, well, I don't want to talk to you right now. I don't feel safe. We have to have somebody present, and I just left it at that.
Oh my goodness.
She records everything, absolutely everything, private moments, and yeah, it's just Von sisters in chat. Okay.
Oh my Lord. I'll tell you one thing. You have thousands of people praying for your son, praying for your grandson, and these young girls. Yes, I hope that you feel the love. I hope that Marvon can feel it.
Yes,
ma'am. Mr. and Mrs. Jackson, the last time you talked to Marvon, how long ago was it prior to the accident? Or the incident, rather?
He was asking how long ago was it we talked to him. It was like a month before this happened.
A month?
He was asking him about when they was coming down.
Okay.
Wow.
And was he in good spirits then?
Before I even found out about it. It happened around about probably 4 weeks and all, because we found out by Instagram or something like that. So she didn't let us know, didn't make no phone call to try to let us know what was going on.
Oh my God.
And had
on in May.
Y'all didn't. Nobody got in contact with Mr. Thing to do a Zoom in.
Zoom.
You know, this Dante's phone, and he's in the
okay. Miss Molly can probably set that up right now to do a Zoom with you.
Yes, you got to give Pastor Dan information. You got to give Pastor Dan information so I can do it on the computer. So it'll be better that way. Because over the telephone.
I forgot what's on Dante's phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I call you back at the center?
Yeah, you could.
I can call you back now at the center?
Yeah.
Are they going to answer? Okay. The 552 number?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, tell Dante I forgot it. He's still on his phone. Okay, I'll do that right now. I'll call you right back.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank you. All right.
Chuck.
Hold on. Hello?
Yes.
Miss Molly, I'm going to call him back at a different number. I was just calling him on
To
that
get him,
line because
yeah.
I knew he would probably answer.
I understand. We'll wait for your call.
This is Mr. Dante. This is where my husband is. He's like working in a Christian facility right now.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on, let me get oh Lord, let's see. Are we on live?
Yeah. So so try not to put out too much private information, like phone numbers or
Okay.
yeah.
No ma'am. Yes ma'am. Hold on.
And you have a lot of support right now.
I'm gonna put my phone on mute for a minute.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so when she called, Justin, you were correct. Their phone was just off. They were still resting, so it was off. She got the extension, and I actually I'm waiting for a call back. Oof, I had to lay down, and Madeline gave me a head massage, and right here and here, something was going on, and it just felt so. And she's like, it's your nerves up here. I was like, we have nerves up there? And she goes, yes, Marissa, of course. And I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I was laying there, I was like, oh, when she did it, I was like, that's the Holy Spirit coming out or something. I was like, ah. Yeah, I needed to lay down. Oof. Mm-hmm. So we're just waiting for the call back from not his boss's number. I guess we were on the phone with. I can't. So she told them that she didn't feel comfortable telling them anything.
Didn't feel safe.
Hello, this is Miss Jackson, Lynette Jackson. Excuse me. I was just talking to Marvon on Mr. Dante's phone, and he said to call back on this line.
Okay, give me just a second. Let me get find him, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
I have New Yuma Police.
Are you really calling?
Huh?
Are you on the line?
Am I home?
Are you on the line?
Oh yeah, I'm on the line.
Mods, if you can drop my email.
Oh, you missed the beginning, Lynn. We are on the phone talking to the Jacksons.
HBS.
We're asking them about what their trip to Arizona was like, and when they saw him. So, I mean, it's the first time we're getting to talk to anyone that has seen Marvon in this position. Oh, even though she put it out for the whole world to see him in that position. Yes.
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not more, just from this app on my phone. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's called Audible. Okay, so I'm going to show you.
Molly's back on the line.
Hi, Mr. Jackson. It's Molly and Justin again. Okay. So when you were in the room for a couple of hours that was at the VA hospital, correct? Wow. Okay. God bless them at the VA, huh? You know, because they gave Letitia the runaround. Well, after.
She probably didn't ask them because the hospital that they probably saw, so I'm pretty sure they got some place she can either ask them if they can provide a room for them.
Yeah.
That's what we did because she needed to talk to the social worker that's at the hospital. If the social worker got some information on how they can help her out with the room.
Wow. So, what was his childhood like up until now?
He had a good childhood.
Good childhood.
Everything was going fine with him until he met that woman because she stopped him trying to come see his family, and I think he was trying to get away from him. So that's when all this started happening.
What did you think of her when you met her? Is that the first time you met her?
I didn't really like her because he told me that she made him get killed because he had one kid from her, and then he told me when he brought the kid down there, they came to see me and my wife. He said that he had got clipped and he didn't want me to tell his mother because he thought his mother.
I can't hear what he said.
Because I told him she got fixed that she already had 2 kids, and he was another like 26, 25.
Get closer to the mic.
About 20 at the time, something like that. And she had made him get clipped.
Made him get clipped. Yeah. Wow. So, like, are you overwhelmed with these videos that are coming out of her life and her journey with your son?
Oh yeah, I'm just trying not to look at it. I'm just trying to just leave it all up in God's hand. I'm just trying to, because the more I look at it, just make a lot build up and make me very emotional. So I just try to just avoid it.
Yeah. My Lord. Was she there did she stay those couple hours that you were with him?
Yeah, she did in a separate room because they didn't want.
Can you hold it closer to the mic? We can't hear.
Okay. Yeah, he speaks very softly. He's very speaks. She said,
Mama, are you on a speakerphone?
no.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He's just so sweet.
So what he's saying is that they put Dr. Dre over there in a separate room. She did not want to have them there, and of course, the hotel overrode that decision.
The hospital?
Yes. And
Okay.
then Mr. Jackson says that he was very upset at the fact that Marvon Jr. was snipped, not have any more children. Last
And
time
then
they
there was
spoke-
issue with his surgery as well, correct?
I think it was the knee surgery was the. Oh, there was.
I got medically discharged from the Marine because he had a knee. He had
Yeah.
something wrong. He had hurt his knee in service.
What was his settlement for?
You know, that was his information. You know, I don't
Yeah.
try to get into this.
We weren't asking for like the number. We were just asking.
I don't know what it was. I don't know nothing about that. I
Wow.
just know that he had a knee injury and he was medically discharged from the Marine. So whatever him and his wife got planned out after that, or whatever's going on, that's the part that I don't know none of, because he never shared that kind of information with me. Because every time that I did talk to him on the telephone, she was somewhere close around. So he acted like he was not scared. I ain't gonna say scared, but like, well, she around. I don't want to talk around her, and he didn't really give me too much information when we was on the telephone, because it seemed like he never was by himself when he talked on the telephone, or when I do call, the phone just said ring, ring, ring. I don't know if he had it or she had it, or I don't know.
Yeah, she did take his phone away. She took his phone away. She took a lot away from him. And the more videos that we're discovering, because, you know, we've been doing this for 12 days so far. And I have to say that this is just shocking and overwhelming. And it's honestly, it's infuriating, her behavior and the way that she has put your son on display for the world and saying that he's getting better every single day. Do you believe he's getting better every single day?
I pray that he do. I pray every night that he do better.
Right.
Right.
Better than he did yesterday. And she was spitting on her hands and rubbed on his face and saying this is not her spit.
Yeah, what did you think about that spit on her face?
It's crazy. It just is crazy. That was awkward.
Wow. Yeah. There's something wrong with this girl. There's absolutely something very wrong with this girl. And
She wanted full control.
Yeah, way too much control over your son, and it's heartbreaking. And he really, I have to say, he really is such a gentleman. And even when he argued with her, he was still kind of gentle, being with what he was working with. You know what I'm saying? You know. Any other man would have put her through a wall, you know.
That's the
When was when did you know Von started having seizures? How long ago was it?
Hold on, y'all. That's the realest statement. That's real what Molly said. That was a real statement. He was sweet as ever to her. And someone else or someone out there in the streets would have met her where she's at, and they definitely would have put their hands on her, and they would have knocked her to the wall. So, and then she would have been crying victim. So Molly said some realness right there. She really did. Molly, this is what I like about Molly. She's real. She's very real. You know, I ain't got nothing to do with what her beefing with whoever. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But what Molly said is the truth. That is the truth. Because no man is gonna sit. No one is gonna continue. No man is gonna sit there, and allow you to continue to beat them or manipulate them and things as such. Let me just go ahead on and press play. Hold on, and I'm gonna let you guys finish this out in another about 10 minutes, and then we'll do commentary.
I don't know when he started having seizures because he never had none.
You're right.
Right.
You're right.
He wasn't having seizures until after he got with her, because he said that it's something she could probably do to the kids, because I think some of her kids do have seizures too. So
Yes. Well, she was the only one that didn't have seizures in that house.
Yeah, do you find it a little odd that their dog had a seizure, the daughter had seizures, their chicken had seizures? She never had a seizure. I know this is hard to talk about. I trust me, I know that this is hard to talk about, because even just watching it, you know, with our following every single day, you know,
I mean, we've shed tears. We have shed tears over this. I can't even imagine what you guys are going through. You know.
Oh no, my husband, he just cried, you know, standing over him crying. I cried one day. I cried so long, the nurse just had to walk away. So there was a little window they can look at us. She just walked away.
Wow.
Just, I mean, you know, Von's, he's only 29. 29. You know, how... And it's just so unnecessary what she has put Von through, the children through. You know, it's just so unnecessary.
It was.
This is what selfish people who want power do. But they don't realize that is not love.
Over the last 10 years, I've been focused on investing in real estate here in Baltimore, where I've gone from buying rental properties to literally building our own communities with our...
Y'all can go check out Molly. But I think that we got to the gist of the answers. Like, what really got to me, make sure y'all go subscribe to Molly Golightly. This is her link. And I do want, if someone wants to come on here and give your opinion, you can. Y'all know I do open my platform to giving your opinion. I definitely want to say this. This woman stripped this man of everything. She had that much, because this is not love. You had that much hate in your heart for this man, because this is not love. This is obsession, but this ain't love, baby. You had that much hate in your heart towards a man that honestly wanted to love you, that you want to strip his family away from him, to the fact of that you want him to sit in a coma in a hospital bed and die. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna keep it real. She wants this man to be in a cold hospital bed, in a hospital room by himself and die. I believe that in my heart. Even though she's keeping him on the ventilator, but she wants that man to suffer, and he ain't did a thing to her. That's what you call evil. That's what we call Cora Jakes evil. We call people like this evil because of the fact that you want someone who has done nothing but love you. You want him to die. All that trauma that you went through in your childhood because people left you. Y'all, what makes me so upset is because she has an obsession with this man, a weird, dangerous obsession with this man that has caused his life. He loved his wife, and his wife didn't really have the love that she's supposed to have for him. See, he did what he's supposed to. In the Bible, it does say this: when a man leaves his wife, when leaves his mother, he clings to his wife. So he clings to his wife, and look what his wife done did to him. Right, because she knew she looked at him and tell that he was younger. He didn't know nothing about life like that, but she did because she's probably been in the streets. She did because she's been in the streets. Exactly. Talking about because he like to spend his money on his video games and all that. So if he wants to, a lot of men that have left the military play a lot of those video games because they keep their mind at ease. People don't know that, but I have a family member that is a gamer and he's in the military and he plays games because it eases his mind. It keeps him doing something because they have lived this structured lifestyle. And you're sitting here, you're sitting up here through like somebody, a supporter had ordered ordered Vaughn and the kids a hand controller. She threw them in the trash. Yeah, she threw them in the trash. Hey, Reese Cup, she threw it in the trash because Vaughn don't take gifts from other women. Girl, you're just that jealous of women, of another woman? Really? I'm just gonna say this, y'all. Pray for the family. Pray that they say he's brain dead, but you never know. I'm not gonna claim that for him just yet. I'm praying that God moves in a mighty way. I pray that God moves in a mighty fine way to where he's able to come out of this and tell us what happened. I know that it's hard to say that, but the signs is on his body that he did not unalive himself, try to unalive himself. His dad said that he had scratches on him. In one of Dre's videos, she had one nail and she didn't have nails. This was like the earlier parts when he was in the coma. So she has a lot. I don't care what nobody says. She has a lot to do with this. And she has a lot to do with what happened to Vaughn and how he passed. She used that rope to, allegedly, let me say this, allegedly. I believe, my opinion, she strangled him. She had that much aggressive because he probably wanted to leave. He was tired of taking the K and all the other herbs and pills that she was injecting in his body. So he rejected her and told her, see, she don't like rejection. That's the problem. And then, she don't like rejection. She don't. So he probably rejected her and them herbs that she trying to inject inside his body. And she got upset and attacked him. Just like he had to take the blame from punching a hole in the wall or whatever, in the closet, whatever door. But knowing it was her. She's the one with the anger issue. But she's trying to make it seem like telling the police that he has anger issues and that he has changed and all that. That's bull. That is bull. Yes, Rico. No, she said, Well, if he is brain dead, why are you making him suffer? See, my thing is, she's not in denial because she knows what she done did. She knows that there's a world of trouble for her. It's a world of trouble for her. It is. And judgment day is coming. But see, Dre, you ain't gonna get it in heaven. When you see God, you gonna get it right here on this earth. Judgment day has come. It has come. And your day of reckoning has come. Your day of being exposed has come. Every day these people are going live speaking up against you. They're reaching out to these content creators and speaking against you and speaking the truth. Because the truth is the truth. And if you have done something to this man, it's going to come out. Because like his dad said, he has a ring around his neck. It's like a broom. Like, child. Yes, her day of reckoning has come. And you can't hide. You can't hide from the truth, baby, because you put it all out there for everybody to see it. That's why you got to be careful. And I know now to be careful what you put on social media, because it'll come back and bite you. I know who does that to someone that's in a coma. You that sick and you that sick in the mind. You that obsessed with this man because you know ain't no other man gonna deal with you. And if they do deal with you, there you're gonna get what you gave. You're going to get what you gave. That means the next relationship that she gets in is not gonna be good. She will never find another Von. Trust me. She better stay in that RV as long as she possibly can, but she won't never find another Von. That's why she was so obsessed with him, because ain't no other man that's gonna deal with that mess. They're gonna run for the hills, which comes their help. Right? Why? Why would you do that? Which video do you want? Just type if you're on Facebook, Jazz and Jax. Just type in Justice for Von or Dre McCray. Go to expose all those videos on social media. Go to Molly Go Lightly. She posts stuff. It's a lot of what's the without a crystal ball. She still put out information. So just look that up. You can find so many. She's on TikTok. She's on YouTube. Look her up. Slay with Dre. She was a makeup artist. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, Rico. The God's wrath is already in here. Yes. So it's a matter of time before they lock her up. I do believe that in my heart, in my mind, and my spirit that Dre will be behind some bars soon. We got to continue to put this out, y'all. If you are a content creator, please put the story out. You know what I'm saying? It's all about shining the light on this situation, because as a parent, if you are a parent and you have, like me as a mother, if my son was sitting in a coma, let me just say this. If my son was sitting in a coma, I would leave his side. Do you hear me? I would fight tooth and nail like Letitia used to find my son. And I would do all what I can to get to my son. And I would never leave his side. And then if God says that it's his time, I have to be okay with that, you know? But for this girl to do this to this man, that did nothing but love her, it just bothers my spirit. Just give me a second. Give me 1 second now. What I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna show this. I guess Molly had put in the trip to Arizona. She said the saliva supposed to go through his body. Let me say this. Supposed to go through his body and heal his body. Her some saliva like she Jesus herself. And wake him up and heal his body. Child, boo. Please find some help. Some mental help, Molly.
Now you can
not Molly. Andrea.
actually order Domino's Pizza with.
Ain't no way you think that your saliva, that's the most disgusting thing to do. Is to put your saliva on somebody. I bet y'all she says so much mean stuff to him when she's alone with him. I bet you she made fake for the camera, but behind the scenes, I bet you she's doing things to him. She was doing things to him, and she was saying things to him. I bet you that. Right. And if somebody don't want you, man, let them go. Because I had to learn that too, you know what I'm saying? Even though you know what I'm saying, she has a weird obsession with him. He's not your property. Just yes, he's married to you, but he is not your property. He is this man. A man wants to have space. I don't mean no harm. A lot of men do not want to be under their women like that. They do not. They do not want to be under their woman like that. If a man has been in the military, he like to have things to do. And he's stuck in the house taking care of the kids and stuff while you sit there on live all day. Yeah. Okay, so this is y'all. This is a very emotional video, and Molly, like I said, y'all, I hope she don't get mad at me for showing her video. But this is a beautiful, beautiful tribute to the Mr. and Mrs. Jackson, their trip to Arizona, to Yuma, to see Marvon, and then you're gonna see a clip of the father and what he said because of what Dre said. It about took me out, but I want you guys to listen in. I don't think there's no cure for narcissism. It's not. Yes, we are. Yes, get away from them as much as possible. Don't entertain it because the more you entertain it, the more they feel alive and feel like that's something that they should do. So they feel like you want them. So never entertain a narcissist. Once you realize you're in a relationship with a narcissistic person, cut ties with them immediately. You block them. Don't be like me, try to talk and blah, blah, blah. The blah, 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 they don't care. They don't. They'll do right for about 2 days and then back to the same person. So let's listen in to this.
Wasn't expecting to get the footage that I just did. We spoke to Mr. Marvon McCray Sr. and his lovely wife, Wynette, and they sent me some pictures of their cross-country journey to go see Marvon, and you will see a message from the father at the hospital. Like I said, I'm going to show this and just show you how real this horror that Andrea McCray has put them through. You can see the emotion. You can hear it. So she's not only being cruel to Miss Letitia, but she was equally as cruel to Marvon Sr. And you're going to see that.
Pretty trucks all in the doggone way going. We made it to Louisiana.
Y'all know I don't really do nothing like this here, go live or nothing like that, but this is for my son, and I came all the way down here to support my son, and it don't matter. Whatever it takes, whatever I got to do to come show support to my son, I'm going to be there one way or another. I don't care what nobody say. That's my son. His mama love him, his sisters, his brothers, nieces and nephews, they love him too, and his aunts and uncles. So y'all don't let nobody else tell y'all wrong about his family, because his family is here to support him 100%.
I was like, perfect. Kohl's sells Vans. I picked up a new pair. I'm in love with them.
So I did want to make sure that I play that by the end of my live. I definitely want to say that my y'all continue to keep Marvon and his mom and his family in prayer, and that they're able to see him. And let's pray that God moves for them to be, for them to see their son. If he passed, let's pray that they see him before he passed or when he wakes up. But this is what. Let me see. I had deleted it. Let me see. I can show it in a second. Hold on. Hold on just a second, y'all. This is Marvon, y'all. This is what she did to him. A man, a real man. This woman brought this man down due to her own selfish reasons. He looks like an older man. His dad looks younger than him. All because some sick psycho. I'm not going to even. No, Reese, you should not have. She should have sought help. If she didn't want to be married, she should have just left that man alone. That man had a vasectomy because you were selfish because you didn't want nobody. If he left you, you didn't want nobody, or you didn't want to change your body, or your body go through changes of having another child, and you didn't want nobody else to have his child. But see, the God that we serve, the Jehovah, real Jehovah that we serve, the Jehovah Nisi, the God Almighty, Yahshua, whatever. He a good God. And he's going to answer. I confess that he's going to answer all the family's prayers, and I hope and pray God gets Marvon to open his eyes and come back too, so he can speak the truth. That what matters, the truth. No matter how we look at it, how we want to say it, but Andrea, your day of reckoning is here. Your accountability, you haven't been held accountable yet for what you have done. But your day is coming. Your day of accountability is here. God is letting you know you're not gonna leave this earth without being held accountable for what you did to this man that he ordained to be in your life to love you. So that's all I have for tonight, y'all. I did want to show you guys the video of her being a narcissist being a narcissist to the nail tech. Like, oh, you're hurting my hand, and I'm like, girl, why you get your nails done if you feel like you do them yourself? Like, sometimes that's I guess that's why God don't sometimes tell us to crawl before you walk, because sometimes fame and money will get you beside yourself. It does. So I'm gonna ask God to continue to humble me. I'm gonna continue to ask God to continue to humble me, because I will never do that to family or to anybody that does service to me just because I am a social media influencer. Girl, you a trip. Now you don't went off. The crazy thing about this, y'all, now she hasn't posted to none of her social media platforms ever since the police report has came out. So that lets you know guilt, and that she's been lying. Welcome, Liz. Thank you for coming in. So if you are, and Lala, let me tell you something. If the world don't do it, God don't show it. God will surely humble you. He'll make your enemies your footstool. He's gonna turn it around for Letitia and Marvon Sr. and Gwinnett. I feel that in my spirit. He will. Yes, dealing with the crazy stalkers. And throw away the key. Yes. So y'all, that's all what I have for tonight. If no one wants to come on here, and I definitely want to come on here and drop the link. If you want to come on here and say something before I go, because I'm about to get off here, y'all. I done ran over my hour with y'all. So, but I definitely wanted to come on here and I want to open I want to open my platform to someone to want to give your opinion or give your thoughts. That is the link. If you want to say something, she is not Hispanic. She's white and Native American. There, I heard that. Some people were saying that she was Hispanic, so she's just Native American white. So okay, she's white. That's all I can. She's I don't know what you call it, no more than white, you know. But her doing it to, Marvon, no matter what color she is, she's still wrong. um, she's still wrong. She is wrong. Oh my God, wrong. But y'all, that's what I have for tonight. Y'all tune in tomorrow, guys. I don't know what time I'm gonna come on tomorrow. If I come on tomorrow, I might take a break. Tomorrow, guys, we will be discussing two different stories. One story about a child that was found. Thank you, Marsha, and God bless you as well. You're welcome. Um, about a baby that was found in a toilet. hmm That was like abused, and his head was in the toilet. And we're also going to speak about a man that abused his girlfriend so bad that he decapitated her body on the inside. I ain't never heard no crap like that, but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get their story out. Um, we're going to definitely get their story out and discuss it and bring it to the forefront so you guys, so nobody else will experience something like that. Um, thank you, Reese. Thank y'all. Thank you to my mods for always being so welcoming to the new people that come in. We welcome you guys here to speak your opinions or whatever. We just say be respectful. You don't have to be like mine, child. Just be respectful. Anyway, that's all that I have for tonight, guys. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If you want to share me out, please share me out. Share the story out so that people will know what's going on with Marvon. And as well, guys, what else? If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We welcome you here to give your thoughts and opinions on the stories that we discuss. And if you want to be a member, please join the membership. Liz said, "Thank you guys for the warm welcome." That's what we do over here. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming in, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow.